Now, you might be wondering what lake that is. In fact, it's a farmer's field. I guess when they say it rains a lot in England, they're not joking. You may notice that I'm riding on the left-hand side of this rail trail. Yeah, I know, I can actually ride on any side I like, I guess. But there is a specific reason for that. This rail trail is like no rail trail in Ontario because it's actually in England. I'm staying in a small town called Hadleigh, which is in Suffolk. The Tour of Britain went through here just a month or two ago. Hadleigh, if you've never been to England, I'm sure you have ideas of what English countryside is like. And Hadleigh and Suffolk is about as typical as you can possibly get for English countryside. Just to abide by the standard cliches about England, we've had several days of rain and there's lots of flooding, which adds another dimension to this ride, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to find. But so far, well, the rail trail has a few muddy patches, but otherwise it's very rideable. This is part of a Royal Air Force World War II base, and this is actually part of the runway. It continues behind me, but I'm not going to swing the camera around that way because you'll be looking straight at the sun. We're fairly close to the coast here, so all around Britain, especially in the south and eastern areas, there are remnants of a Royal Air Force and Army bases waiting for an impending invasion that never actually happened. Thank God. You can see where the heavy rains have just washed all of the sand and mud from the fields straight onto the road. This is what I meant when I was talking about typical English countryside, and it's not an optical illusion. The road really is this narrow. So I had to put the camera away just because it was getting a little bit steep and a little bit scary, but I wanted to stop and show you that although we're in the middle of farmland, this is not a farmer's track. This is a regular road. Just to give you a bit of perspective, let's put my bike in the shot. There you go, probably 6 feet wide and with crops growing down the middle of it. Well, it's grass, but you know what I mean. don't know if you can see down there. I think you can, even on the GoPro, but it's all flooded. And I'm heading down that way, so it looks like the road is passable there, but we'll see. And if I have to come back, I'll come back. I wanted to come out early, as I often like to, just to make the most use of the day. But I also wanted to share with you the amazing light and just how incredible it makes the countryside look. But I think because it was so early in the morning for a lot of the ride, you may have been blinded by the glare. So I hope not. I hope there were some decent views through the sunlight. But ooh, brakes sound a bit rough, but we'll have to wait for the editing. I have high hopes. So as much as I want to go down this tiny little lane, I don't really think I want to deal with this. I'm tempted, but no. So when you don't have GPS or mapping apps, you resort to this. And I'm right there trying to go down this lane to link me up here, but it's not happening. So I'm going to carry on into Hadleigh, where I started, and then I'll go out this way a little bit. I don't know how well you can see this, but where the water is flowing a little quicker, that is the road I just looked at. And then I'm guessing across there is somebody's driveway, and stuck up on the drive is their Mini. And this heavy rain came down a couple of days ago, so I'm really hoping they've got another vehicle that they're able to get out of there with, because they'd be absolutely stuck. And obviously I'm not going to be able to go that way, so I'll turn back again. Oh, I think I'm at the top of the hill. Oh. And they say Suffolk is a flat county. Don't believe it. Okay, that climb on an at least 15-year-old hybrid bike has to be worth a like. In fact, it has to be worth a subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel. This is a really wonderful and quite unique way of doing a ride, having your route dictated by flooding. And once or twice it's redirected me somewhere where, well, I knew how to get back, but I wasn't entirely sure where I was. So yeah, it's made it really fun. I finished my ride back in Hadleigh, where I did a quick loop of the grounds of the St Mary's Church. If you really want that sense of an old world England encapsulated in 30 seconds, well, here it is. I do hope you enjoyed this little tour of rural England. My next video will be when I'm back in Canada. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you on the next ride.